Okay, so first part of Taylor Swift's "Don't Ever Grow Up." You can look at the tab posted also. First, let's go over just the chords. The chords are going to be, well, first of all, capo's got to be on the 7th fret. We're playing G shapes up here, which puts us in the key of D. So the first chord shape we're going to use is G. So this guy right here works just perfectly. The next shape is going to be a D/F sharp. So this one. And if you can do a refresher on that one has pointer finger, 2nd fret, your 2nd finger, also 2nd fret, but on the G string down here. And then your ring finger is going to be on the 3rd fret on the B, and you can leave your pinky finger here. So your pinky finger, ring finger can just stay there from the G to the D/F sharp. So first chord G, second one D/F sharp. Next one's going to be an E minor. So you just kind of unsplit these two, just put them, put this one down one, this one up one, get you an E minor 7, followed by a D, and then followed by a C add 9, this guy. Alright, so you can leave your pinky finger and ring finger down there, and that one's going to happen again, and followed by 2 Ds. So overall you have this progression that kind of goes like this. So now here's where it gets a little tricky. We look at the picking pattern. The picking pattern is going to look kind of like this. In your first G chord, you're going to hit thumb on the top string, and then you're going to have your thumb also hit the D right afterwards, followed quickly by the pointer finger. And so it'll be this pattern kind of like boom, 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 boom. And then you're going to do almost the same thing on the next chord, but instead of going thumb to a pointer finger afterwards, you're going to go to a 2nd finger afterwards to get the high note in there. So the first one goes, second one goes. See how that time I ended with this guy. So basically it's your thumb takes control of this one, and your thumb takes control of this one. Pointer finger is always going to be on the G, 2nd finger is always going to be on the B. So the first one goes thumb, thumb, pointer. The second one goes thumb, thumb, 2nd finger. And then you repeat that pattern again for the second one, for the E minor. You're going to do this. And then you're going to go to a D. Now right here it's kind of tricky because our D root is actually this string. So we're going to start here, and then we're just going to go pointer finger, 2nd finger. So far we have here, followed by then the last one, the D, and then that brings us to the C, which is going to be here. Then you're going to go thumb again. So it'll be, here's your root, and then thumb, like that, and then it does it again, and then you go to that D again. Now the second time they do the D, they do something a little fancier. They hit the D again, but instead of doing this, like they did previously, they're just going to hit this one and pull it off, open. So you'll see on the paper a 2 and then a P and a 0. The P stands for a pull off from the 2 to the 0. So let me play the whole front phrase nice and slow and just absorb. So it's going to be a G, D/F sharp, to an E minor, to the D, and C, and C again, to a D. And then this one you're going to hit pull off like that. So let's see if I can play, I haven't played it a whole lot, but quickly, see if I can play at full speed. It'll be. And that's it. Now the second phrase is just like it, same thing. But this time on the C, you're going to go boom. And then instead of going thumb pointer, you're going to go thumb second. So it'll be boom. And then you're going to do it again. Boom. And then instead of actually being second, on the second time, you're going to use your third finger to hit that skinny string. So the two C's that happen in the second half of this progression will go like that, and then you do this one actually doesn't go to D for the second half. You stay on the C and you just do the one we did before, where we have, and you can see that on the paper. So the first half of the second half, I guess we could say the third quarter, because it goes G, D, E minor, D, C, C, D, D. We'll consider that the first half. The next half follows the same, the G. And right here is where it's a little different. You have this C goes boom, hit that one, and then C again instead of going back to a D. And then it starts the verse. And the verse is pretty much the same thing, except it doesn't have like the fancy pull-off, and you can see that in the tab. Same exact thing. And that repeats again. So, good luck. Hopefully that'll get you started.